Step 1, documents. Make sure you get your documents in order. If you don't have your birth certificate, order it. If you don't have your marriage license, get a copy of it. If you don't have your divorce decree, get a copy of it. Get all of these things in order so that you can make a really smooth transition. So right now, as far as Social Security, if you're collecting Social Security, it's a good idea to make sure that you have a copy of your most recent benefit letter. You can always go online to Social Security and get that yourself. If you're not registered, you can go on ssa.gov and register by email. Everything has to match your Social Security letter. So whatever address you have on your Social Security, that's what needs to match. If you've moved, then you might have some problems with registering online if you're not already registered. As we all know, the offices are not really staffed that well anymore, so they're really, really overwhelmed. So do what you can to do anything and everything online. If you call them, you may not get an answer. You may need to stay on the line for 2 to 3 hours. It's up to you. Sometimes you can call and just leave it on hold and go around and do your regular chores and wait till you get someone or something to help you get a copy of your most recent Social Security letter. They can fax it to you, but you have to be in front of the fax machine if they fax it to you. It cannot be faxed to just any Kinko store, or do those even exist anymore? I don't even know. Or any copy or print center, basically. So basically, make sure you get your most recent benefit letter. Also, if you're collecting a pension, it's also a good idea to reach out to your company and have them provide you with that. Next step is really selecting your country. Where do you want to go? I mean, if you're in the mood to go to beaches, then that's great. But what comes with beaches? Sometimes hurricanes come with beaches. Are you prepared for that? Are you ready to go to the mountains? Are you ready for mountain slides in some countries? Or some countries have hurricanes, some have all different types of weather, just like we have here in the U.S. You know, we have things from wildfires to earthquakes, to tornadoes, to hurricanes, to crazy tropical storms and flooding. We have it all here too. So don't expect that when you go to another country that there's not going to be a difference in weather. There will be. There are natural disasters all over the world. So just make sure that you're not in a fairy tale thinking that, okay, well, when I go to this country, the weather is going to be great 24/7, 365. That's not realistic in any given scenario. Now, there are some countries that have less incidents, but just be prepared to weather the storm, so to speak. So if you're thinking about picking a tropical location, make sure that there's an exit plan for that location as well. We all know, like, places like Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, and some of the islands have gotten hit by a horrible hurricane and still to this day have not recovered. So you want to make sure that you pick a location that's safe overall for most of the year. And or if it's not safe all year and there is a hurricane season, is that a place you want to live all year or only part of the year and then live somewhere else in another country? Depends on you. Or do you just want to pick up and just move all around the world and just travel until you find your spot? Even if you decide to be a nomad, you still have to plan it out. Not all countries will accept your passport or your visa. You have to apply for a visa. And in Europe now, they are doing something totally different. It's more of a digital footprint now. They are not putting stamps in your visa. That is the newest thing. So you will actually, before you go from one European country to the next, you will have to let them know in advance of you purchasing your ticket, whether you're or even driving, and you will have to get approved. It usually takes about 3 or 4 days to get approved with this stamp, digital stamp that they give you. But I believe, if I'm not mistaken, once you get it, then you should be able to travel from location to location. Don't quote me on that. I have to do a little research on that. But at any rate, it's still part of the planning process. So you always need to plan. So even though things are getting crazy here, you still need to plan ahead of time. Like, I have a dog. I'm ready to leave yesterday, but I have a dog. And so he's 15. And I want to drive down. I want to drive to Central and South America, or North America, South America. I just want to just drive. I just want to go. So I just want to leave here, the US of A, throw my dog in the car with a few items and hightail it out of here. But realistically speaking, I can't just do that tomorrow. I have to plan. I have to look and see, well, what can I bring across the border? What types of foods, can I bring across the border? Yeah, pretty much. Normally, you can bring canned goods. I would like to fly, but I know he's 15 years old and he just really probably wouldn't make it on an airplane. So that also weighs into my decision of staying in the Americas as opposed to going to Asia or Europe. I've got a little pupper I've got to take care of. So think about all of these things when you're planning on moving. Don't panic. There's still time to get out, and reach out to me if you're interested in 101s. So like, share, subscribe. Thumbs up. See you soon.